from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Robin Roberts gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Chipper Jones is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
First pitch, 305.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's ball two.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ashburn arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Count is 2-1.
2 balls and a strike. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The left-hander, number 23, David Justin.
That brings up David Justice. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Albies at second with 2 down. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0. Down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, his side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Braves lead this one 1-0. Stepping up is Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Richie.
0-1 the count.
Ashburn
might try to make a play on it, and this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Contreras is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Ready now is Eddie Matthews. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Eddie Matthews.
Now here's the first offering. On, he pops it up. Hoskins into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
At the
Ball
ball.
1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, 2 down now. At the plate now is Freddie Freeman. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper will lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
At the ball.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. From the stretch.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Realmuto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Realmuto's running. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses 2 and 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2 down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The batter will be William Contreras. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
William Contreras.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Two and 0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Full count. 3 and 2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate now, Greg Maddux, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball. Down and away.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First pitch of the AB now. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Left side, but well foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2 the count. First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Back with more on opening day after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The batter will be Robin Roberts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 1, Richie Ashburn.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Ashburn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna on the move. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Down and away, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready with the 1-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 to him now. Segura stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park, all even at 1 apiece. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Hank Aaron. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Real Muto finds it. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Justice. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs. Into
the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 1-2.
2-2 now.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Bryce Harper. First offering.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 1-2 pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Next up is Andrew McCutchen. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Real Muto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Throw over to the bag. Just keep it in close. McCutcheon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1.
Nope.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Runner going. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and stepping in now will be Robin Roberts. And now the first pitch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Number 1, Richie.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off. He went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Charlie Morton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Mike Schmidt, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0 to first. Freeman's got it, and And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Acuna digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The count now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Yeah. 1-1.
Acuna stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is the changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, William Contreras. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Charlie Morton. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the belt, the pitch. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the AB now. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Morton has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Right side, but it's well fouled. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Andrew McCutcheon is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes the result is the only thing that matters.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 11. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch out.
I got
Nothing
2-1
doing.
count.
McCutchen leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Albies picks it up. There's 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Jimmy Rollins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Short, hit hard. There to take it is Chipper. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Chipper Jones singled in his last at-bat.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a flare out to left center. Rollins has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hank Aaron.
Now to the plate, Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. That's popped up. Hoskins trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashburn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, David Justice.
The next to bat for Atlanta, David Justice, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Segura. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Through 5.5, it's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So now to the plate, Robin Roberts. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Richie Ashburn. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn. Runners on first with 1 down. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Starting to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-2 on the ground to the left side. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has an even 10 hits in 46 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Now it'll be Eddie Matthews, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch to 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Still 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 2-2 one more time. misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Matthews stands at first with one out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Count is full. Here's the pitch.
Ball 4.
That misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So now to the plate, William Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ashburn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie.
Pablo Sandoval will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Pablo Sandoval.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah. We're down 1-1.
That misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Max Fried will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 54.
Now to bat, Mike Schmidt. He bounced out last time up.
The third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that leaving the count at 2-2. And another foul ball. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Try again. 1-2. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Ball, that's out.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. To the Phillies center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 2-1. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next to stand in is JT Realmuto. His career numbers against this pitcher. He carries a batting average of .389. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Schmidt at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. Sam Coonrod is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 54, Sam Coonrod.
Chipper Jones will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard to short, right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in for the Braves, Hank Aaron. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Freeman into foul territory, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Grounder down the line at third. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hey! A 1 pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
One out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Shane Victorino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. Hey.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now into the box, Richie Ashburn. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 2. Ranger Suarez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 55.
Set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Justice.
Number 23, David Justice.
And the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Suarez, a left-hander that stands 6 foot 1 inches tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Popped him up. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
How about it? The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Striding in is Eddie Matthews. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
That's a
Back
ball.
to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2 the final total today. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Robin Roberts earns his first win of the season. Greg Maddux struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. 2.